cover.
Able to show you guys exactly how we're going to be able to set this up, set up your PPC campaign so that we can start making you guys sales through pay-per-click, okay? So like I mentioned, there's going to be two different types of campaigns. There's an automatic campaign and a manual campaign. So the automatic campaigns, these are campaigns that will pull keywords you put into your back-end search term on your product detail page, anything that's on your listing. That's where Amazon's actually going to pull those keywords, okay? So it's very, very important that if you have non-related keywords or keywords that don't convert well for that product, these campaigns can be extremely expensive, okay? But don't worry, because we're only going to be running this campaign for a short period of time so that we can generate new keywords that Amazon's going to find for us, okay? So it's not like you're going to be spending thousands of dollars. It's just to get started so that you can generate keywords, okay? Now, another issue is Amazon prioritizes their own campaigns over manual, meaning the automatic campaigns have more power, more weight over a manual campaign. And it's very, very, very important, guys. I'm going to repeat that. It's very important that you guys optimize your back-end keywords to only those that are indexing and that you ensure 100% that you guys are looking at the search term reports on a weekly basis, because Amazon will tell you exactly what keywords are performing at what and where your money is going. And if you find keywords that are not performing, you're going to want to stop those keywords instantly instead of spending thousands of dollars, okay? So it's very, very important, guys, that you make sure that that gets done, okay? So how it works, I'm going to show you a quick automatic campaign, okay? So we're logged into the Amazon Seller Central account. Sorry, you go to Advertising, then you go to Campaign Manager. It'll take you to this page. The next thing we're going to do is click Create Campaign. Then you're going to go and set up your campaign name, okay? So we will be doing our grill cover, so we'll just say grill cover, auto campaign. Okay, daily budget, like I mentioned in here, typically you want to do around $10 to $20. And there is, you can like what I do on my campaigns, this is if you guys are comfortable with it or not, is I actually set a higher amount, like $1,000. And what happens is Amazon will never spend that, but they can see that you are serious and that you are looking at spending that, and they're going to show your ads quicker than other competitors. So that's a little hack that people do. I do recommend doing that. I would even say starting with 100, and you're going to see that you're not going to spend 100. So we'll go ahead and put 100. Like I said in the document there, most people they're more comfortable doing $10 to $20, so you guys can definitely start with that. But I would recommend going on a higher amount so that you can actually spend that money quicker and get your data back, okay? So we put in our amount, start date, we leave, end date, there's no end date, and then we would go to automatic targeting. You go continue to next. And then now you just have to find which product. So we will do our test product, which is going to be this barbecue cover right here that we've used in the past. So we're going to use that grill cover. So you click select, then the default bid. Okay, so the suggested bid they're saying is $1. So typically what I would recommend is just going a little bit higher. Sometimes you can go 3% higher, you can go 10% higher. You could choose in regards to that, but I definitely say go a higher amount. Choose between 3 to 10% higher. So I'm just going to go to $1.50, and I'm going to click save and finish. And that's it, guys. That's pretty much it. Your ads, as you can see, are going to be live right here. We can see it's running. And now all you have to do is once it goes into it, you want to start tracking the keywords. So you can actually go, right now you're not going to be able to see anything because we don't see any keywords. But once it starts running and spending money, you can click right here, download search term reports. It's automatically going to spit out a downloaded file. Just copy and paste that into an Excel file so that you can read it better. If you don't have Excel, then you can go to Google Sheets and just upload the file there. I'm going to pause this so quickly, guys. So yeah, once you get the download search term, then you would just take it to the, like I said, Excel sheet or Google sheet, and then you can dissect that sheet to find out exactly what keywords are performing, what are not performing, where your money is going, how many clicks, impressions, all of that. And then you can actually make an educated decision in regards to what keywords are needed. So I'm not going to show you guys that in this video because, like I said, it's pretty straightforward in regards to what you do. You click download search term, and then you just dissect the information because you see the keywords and you can see which ones are performing or not performing, okay? So with that, if you guys do want to see a live video for the search term reports, let me know. definitely can make you guys that, but like I said, very straightforward. So once you download that, it's very, very straightforward. So your first campaign, you're going to start with automatic. Like I said, you're going to set it up for $10 to $20 or up to $100, and you're going to monitor it for 7 days. Okay, so you want to set it for 7 days, and you just pretty much want to just forget it and leave it. Okay, you can check on it daily in regards to budget to seeing if it's spending up your budget. If you do set it up at 100 and it's spending 30, 40, 50 bucks a day and you're not getting sales, then definitely tweak it and take a look at it. But before 7 days, I really would not change anything, because making changes, guys, before the 7 days is not very accurate, and it's going to make it very hard to gauge if that keyword is profitable or not. Okay, so you want to wait at least 7 days before you start playing around with the keywords. Okay, so once you figure that out, then what you're going to be able to do is you're going to have, once you have those keywords, you're then going to be able to bring over those keywords, and you're going to be able to create a manual campaign with those specific keywords, and start targeting keywords that you know are doing well. So once that happens, once you grab those keywords from your search term right here, the profitable ones, you want to create, right here, you're going to want to create, oh sorry, I'm still under, I'm going here, create campaign. You're going to want to create an exact search term. Okay, so exact campaign barbecue grill. I'm going to show you guys. So 100 manual targeting. You're going to do manual. We're going to find our product again, select, and then right here you can see that you're going to click provide your own keywords. I'm going to get to this in a sec. So you're going to click provide your own keywords, and then you have 3 different options. Okay, so broad, phrase, and exact. So what are these differences and what do they mean? So I'm going to show you guys a quick example on what it means. So broad is right here. So this is going to be an example for apple slicer. Okay, so if we're using apple slicer, a broad search term for apple slicer would be slicer for large apples. Apple knife slicer, slicer for an apple, rubber slicer for apple. So as you can see, the word is in the sentence. It's not in order. It's all over the place. But at least it has those specific keywords, apple slicer, in that sentence. So that's a broad search term. Okay. So when you're starting on Amazon and you don't have any data, and you're using, an automatic campaign through Amazon, Amazon will do a broad search term for you. Okay. So there's no reason for you to actually do a broad search term because Amazon is already doing it for you. So that's number one. Also, when you do your product research on Helium 10 or Viral Launch, you don't need. You're already getting the keywords, so you also do not need broad search terms. So you're really only going to be using a broad search term once, and that's going to be for the automatic campaign. After that, it's going to go down to phrase and exact. Okay, so phrase, as you can see, is the word is together, but there's a word either before or after the actual keyword. Okay, so apple slicer is our keyword, and then for apples, large apple slicer, green and red apple slicer, stainless steel apple slicer. So again, you can see that the specific keyword is in the sentence. It's beside each other, and then there's either a word in front of it or after. Okay, and then exact obviously is the exact search term. So you're looking for apple slicer, then you're going to put apple slicer, or apple slicers. It's only going to show up for those specific keywords. Okay, so it might seem like it's a lot of information. It's confusing, but it's very straightforward, guys. So step one is you create an automatic campaign with Amazon. Amazon is going to be searching through broad to find out as many keywords as possible that are going to be good for you. Once you run it for at least 7 days, you're going to then download the search term. Once you download the search term report, you're going to be able to go through all the keywords and find out exactly which keywords are performing and which keywords are not performing. The ones that are performing that have a good ACoS for you, meaning it's cheaper to acquire, you're going to take those keywords and then you can create 2 different PPC campaigns. You can create a phrase one, or you could create an exact one. So how you do that is, we're on this step right now. You would just put in your keyword. So let's just say it's barbecue grill, barbecue grill, okay? And then you could say a phrase match or exact match, okay? So never do broad. You could do phrase or exact. Phrase would just mean that it would go and find exactly keywords that have barbecue grill and then a word in front or after. Or if you know that, barbecue grill right now is converting extremely well for you and you only want to spend money on that, then you would create a one for exact, okay? And you put all your keywords here that would fit for an exact search term, and you get that from doing your due diligence and research from the search term, from the automatic campaign, or you can do it from your viral launch and Helium 10 research, okay? So that's the first way, guys, is how to create an automatic campaign. Now I'm going to show you guys how to create a manual campaign so we can do that together, okay? So I'm going to pause this one again. So we'll go create campaign. Now we're going to go manual, can't type, manual campaign, barbecue grill, okay? Campaign, daily budget 100. Okay, so instead of clicking automatic, now you're going to click manual targeting. You're going to click continue to the next step. Again, we're going to find our product. And then right here is the default bid, okay? So default bid is what are you willing to spend. So I usually just start at $1.50. I'm going to show you how we're going to change it on the next page, okay? Then the next part is you're not going to click suggested keywords because these are the keywords that Amazon are suggesting based off of your listing, okay? So you don't want that. You want to provide your own keywords. Now, how do you get your own keywords? Well, you guys are going to get this from the Helium 10 extension when you downloaded it, your master list, okay? So on the last video, I showed you guys how to create your master list by using scope and spying on 3 to 5 competitors, or else if you don't have scope, then you can use Helium 10 or Viral Launch keyword research tool. Put in your product, get all the keywords. So we have the keywords here, so let's just say these are our top keywords. So I did this on the last video, guys, so I might be going fast or skipping through, but these are the top keywords. So we grab 100 of the keywords. We go back here and we simply just input all of them and we click add these keywords. Oh, my bad. We have to do it this way, guys. So we're not doing broad, we got to do phrase, okay? So we would click, let me refresh, sorry.
At your earliest convenience, put a reference.
I want to make sure that's under phrase. Okay, so you go here, default bid $1.50, click out, provide your own keywords, you want a phrase match, search it, and add these keywords, okay? So now we add all these keywords, we just added 100 keywords, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to click save and finish. And now it's going to be live, okay? So now another thing that you guys want to do is you want to change the suggested bid. So if you click on the campaign, then you go to keywords, you're going to be able to see the suggested bid amount that Amazon's recommending that you're going to spend in regards to compete for this product, okay? So we can see all the bid amounts in regards to each keywords, how much we're going to be spending, so on and so forth. So typically what I do is you want to be able to change it all at once so that you're making sure that you're 3 to 10% higher, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to go to groups, nope, where is this? Why can't I see it? Okay, right here. So you're going to go here, you're going to click apply suggested bid. Sorry, you got to adjust it first. So you're going to be able to choose either you want to add by 3% or 10%. So you add, let's just say we want to do 5%. Actually, I usually do 10%. So you add 10%, click apply. And now 50 of the keywords have been applied. And now they're all up by 10% compared to the suggested bid, okay? So it only does it per page. So what you need to do is you got to go to the second page because you're going to have 2 pages. You're going to have to do it all over again. So you click all of it.